Hey gang, how's it going? Finally, tonight's episode could be the last episode, but we have a whole group to go through, so chances are not good based on the history. It seems to take about 40 minutes per page. Of course, this time I'm got 'em much more separated, the group, so it's not just by color, it's also by size and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. And of course, the more we build, the fewer pieces we have left. And like I said, we're on the final group. It's group 4, and that had 5 bags, I believe. Yeah, 5 bags. So it's not a small amount of stuff. But as you can see, we've done the legs, we got the body, and now we just have the arms that are left, and that is it. We already built the Infinity Gauntlet hand glove. These are the characters, and those are pretty cool. And so this opens up, and you can put a character in there, but it goes so far down, you can't hold on to the character to put it in. You kind of have to feel it, and so it's a pain in the butt. So not a big deal. It's just funny. Uh, so far, the build can be irritating. I have been missing many pieces from this. Luckily, um, they're not hard to replace. I did have to 3D print some pieces because they wanted you to do a build that is not, it doesn't give you the pieces for it, which is a ball. So they're small. So I jury rigged a thing that would hold, it was 2 crossbars. One is, um, one end has a ball, the other end has uh, the circle thing. And so it was like the mirror, holding up the mirror type deal. And they didn't give you a staff, did not give you a ball to put on the end of the staff as they show in the book. And so I had to come up with something. And so this was my thing at first, was just to make these 2 pieces here where you can put a staff this way and a staff that way. And that seemed to work. It wasn't the greatest, but then I did the 2 circles put in there in place, and that worked better than my come up with thing. But I 3D printed those, and it worked. Just wasn't great. But here we are. We are 5,322 days into this build. Um, so let's get ourselves started. I already broke down all the group 4, put them in their own little containers, and we'll see what we have. We'll see what we have left. But anyway, let us begin. We're starting on page 43, but there's nothing to build here. It's just showing this. So let us get in our viewer range here. We want this. We want that. We'll go with that one. How's that? That should work. And I'm going to change the mid to, let's go close up there so you can really see in. And right now I've got it on wide range for the bird's eye view right there. And we will just go. Once I Okay, so BotRix has joined the channel. Good. Anyway, here we are. Action step 1, page 44, group 4. So let's go. Oh, I already have to change my glasses. So these are my regular reading glasses. But when the colors get really deep, like the brick red, and then they put them with the black there, it's hard to tell what the piece is because you can't really make out the nubs or the line if it's like a 2 connector next to a single connector. So I have the powerful other reading glasses that are way too strong for me to use regularly, but they're perfect for seeing more detail on the darker images. So, yay, here we go. Boom. So, all right, so we need 4 of these. Move this up here a little bit. So, oh, not that. So it's 4 with the nubs on the inside of this piece right here, right? All right, so let's see if we can find that. Well, there we go. So 1, 2. I'm going to dump them out here. There you are. Much better. 3 and 4. That's good. Look at that. That didn't take us too long. Usually it takes you 5 minutes to find pieces sometimes. All right, now I need an 8 brick. There we go. A plate, rather. Into the dark grays. Okay, one of these, and I need another one of these with holes in it. So let me find these guys. Huh. I thought I had everything broken out. Maybe it's in here. Alright, so what I need is this, but it needs to be in gray. So already we're getting started out here, and we are missing a piece. But as you guys know, my roommate usually has everything. He's been doing Legos forever and a day. Make sure I don't have any of these in here. Yep, so, actually I think my roommate just stepped out. He went to the store, so I'll wait till he gets back. It's not a big deal. And let's see, so it's one gray brick, and it's supposed to be another gray brick with the hole in it like this. Actually, it's not the hole, it's the checkered piece. So that is a tough one to be missing. So I'll definitely need to, hopefully my roommate's got one of those. If not, this build was short-lived, that's for sure. I'm just seeing if there's any other bricks. So this is probably like the 10th piece that's missing on this build. But, you know, we shall see. I was hoping that maybe I could find a red brick with the same hole in it, but the red ones they're just smooth holes. And this one is a four corner thing. So, nope, so we're going to move on. And when my roommate gets here, he just wants to work to turn off. He does landscaping, so he wants to go turn off the water at this place where he's at. And so we just wait for him. But in the meantime, we'll find the next piece too. Well, this is all for dandy. Maybe there's another bag that I missed opening up. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Well, when you know that. So, this is very short-lived because now I'm also missing the post that has the 4 connector. You know, it's just your regular post. That could be in here, but I doubt it. Let's see. Okay, well that's 2 pieces out of the first 3 pieces we needed. There's 2 pieces missing already. Huh. So we'll keep looking, keep looking. No. Nothing. Alright, I'm going to look in here. See if there's something in here. There's not, although there is pieces that shouldn't be in here. Okay. Alright, so that's 2 pieces. So we need the gray with the hole in it, but with the 4th slat. And then also we need the little peg. So let me show you which ones we're missing here. So we'll do the overhead and then go super close up. So piece we're missing is this piece right here, so you can see the holes in it. And then we're also missing this piece right here, which slides into that hole, and it connects to another piece. So I'm going to see if there's another piece like it that I can use in its place. Another color, possibly. All right, well, let's see what else we got. So, we got these here, the grays. All right, so we need 4 of these. We got this guy, we need this guy. The next gray piece right there, and we need this guy. So, on top of here, we put these 4. Snap like this. Hey, Joe. So my roommate's here now, and I'll find out if he thinks he has this piece when he gets finished and comes in. Right, we have that. And this goes right here, followed by this piece. And then here. So we have this minus the piece we're missing there, and I need 4 of the other type of reds. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need a red grate. And isolate those. They had in their own little separate bag. Here we go. So a red grate, a 6 squared gold, right here. I didn't look in this bag here, but nope, they're not in there at all. So, Joe, I just got started on this build and I'm already missing 2 pieces. So on group 4, the first 3 pieces, I'm missing 2. So I'll show you what they are and see if you have them. And possibly even in the same color. So far, Joe's been like, I think 6 for 6. So, which is pretty awesome. All right. So, see this? So it's a peg, right? So it's just a peg, but it's got the 4-cornered thing and then the snap.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that it's in gold, but it's gonna be buried. So black, you might have a black one. But hold on, another one.
Oh.
So the piece that goes in there with the 4 pieces is that right there.
Right.
So it's also buried. I don't have that one either. So it has the one side that has the snap,
missing that
piece,
and that
piece. Yep. So it's
okay.
a 2 brick with a 4 square,
right.
and then the one end and the other end.
Okay.
So if you have it, awesome. So he's going to check his awesome amount of Lego pieces he has, and he's spent a great deal of time separating them, which makes my requests much easier and quicker. That's for sure. So we have that, and we'll just move forward a little bit. So these go on top of here. Boom. Boom. And then the other piece we gotta wait for. But gold will go here, and then the other piece. So we'll wait for that, and of course this goes here. So while we're waiting on that, we'll get the pieces for part 3, which is the big red. One of these guys, one, 2 nub. How many? We need 1. And then the 2 nub with the clips. I need 2 of those, so 1 and 2. And then the corner brackets. And these are the square ones, so let's see if we can find these. I think it's the bigger ones. No, I don't think it's the shorter ones. It's not. It's the big ones like this. So we need that one and this one. Okay. We got those. And next we need the gold snapper piece here. Oops, I saw that one. Right here. Okay, we need that next. Alright, so we have the pieces. Look at that, we have all of them for that section. Right, so this, and this. We'll click onto that. And we have those. Let's see here. Alright, so it looks like we built this with this. Okay, so these two go together, and this holds them together here. So we're doing a little bit builds as we're waiting to see what Joe has. If he doesn't have them, which is possible for sure, then what we'll have to do is, oh, this is the wrong one here. Sorry. Let's get back over here. Not these. There it is. That right there. Okay. Okay. And then these go on the top here. Like that. Good, good, good. And then this snaps right here. Right there. And this will go right here. So we have part 3 built. Moving on to part 4. So this will eventually attach to this, but in the meantime, like I said, we're just going to chill as Joe does his very best to see what he has. So let me get some other that. 1, 1. Now the outside, boom. And then one of these. Now the 4 square. Let's see, where did I put those guys? I think I put them in with this. Yes, I did. So we have that. Alright. So now let's see what we do with that. So, oh, I'm missing something else. Oh, hey, it wasn't this piece. It was, I'll leave that over here for right now, but it was the part that that piece snaps into. Okay. So, we have this, which goes on the back of this. Okay, like that. And now this goes here on the bottom. The 2 goes right here on the top. Nice. Okay, and then this goes right here. So it's kind of a stepper. And then this will snap on the back of this piece here when we get there. So part 4 is built, part 3 is built, part 1 is not, and part 2 is not. So we get this extra 2 pieces here. Working on build number 4. So a short red and the corner piece. Let's see, can I put those in a different particular one? I don't think so. I think I kept all the 2s in here. So check it out. Okay, so I need smooth 2 of these. Not that one, but we need one of those. Need a gray circle disc. Let's see. Two of these, not one, 2. Right there, 1, 2. Let me see if I have the angles in here. I don't think I do. Nope, but I do. I'm going to pull some of these posts out. Oh, here's the angle. Sorry. So there's one there. And then I need the flat piece, which is like the finished piece. Thought I had it in here, but I don't. It's in a different one. Not a big deal. Right now I'm just kind of pulling out the single, the double, the plates. Pulling out the plates, since most of these are angles. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see. Where is that flat piece at? What'd you come up to, Joe? Okay, the white exactly. Oh, and the gray. Sweet. Everybody give Joe a round of applause. Thank you, Joe. Now in this build, there will be many more. Okay, so going back to 1, so we're going to finish this up. And this goes here, and then this single piece slides right into here. So that's the end of build 1. Now we continue with build part 2. Boom, boom. And then this will go here on the sides like that. And with the grate. All right, we have that going now. That's the end of build 2. We have 3, which goes this way and this way. So it looks like it goes on like this. All right, we got that on. That's on. So it goes like this. And now the last part, Phil, slides right in there like that. So this has got a swivel to it, which is good. And still upside down, but we're swinging it this way. Now we have the parts for part 5. Well, we're working on getting the parts for part 5. So let me see here. All right, I need the final build piece, right? It's the finished piece. I'm not sure where exactly I put those. And I need 2 clips, or 1 clip, right? No, 2 of these. Okay, so we have that. Okay, not in there, not in there. Where is the final piece here? Where is the finisher? Huh. See, it's not over there. It's none of these. These are all extras. These are 4s. These are 2s. Oh, you know what? It might be in here. So here's some flat ones. Here you go. Boom, got it. And now I need one of the double with the bar. All right, I think it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2, 4, 6, 8. What am I missing? I have this guy, this guy. Oh, I see what we're missing. We're missing the big blocker. There we go, missing that guy. All right, so now it's on this with this here. Boom. Okay. And we'll hold off on this part. You wouldn't. You were not wrong there, Moose. How's it going? Uh, well, I'll tell you, we're at the tail end of this build that has taken forever, right? And just getting started on the last section, which is bags group 4. Uh, the first 2 out of the 3 pieces I needed were missing. I didn't have, they weren't included. So my roommate, I asked him, and he happened to have one that was the right color, and then another one which was the white instead of a gold. But it's buried, so you don't ever see it. So it doesn't matter on the color. But my roommate came through, so I think this is. I was just asking. I think this is 8 out of 8. Yes, it is. It's still pretty solid, and I still would get it again if I, even knowing this stuff. But it is. It's a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to get far, even possibly finishing tonight. But I might run out of juice. Especially, I mean, we've only done the first 5 steps, and it's taken almost 30 minutes because I had to wait for parts, right? But anyway, moving on. Glad you're back. And, hope you, like you said, you're doing great, which is fantastic. I'm always having fun, and this is part of that. So I don't ever take these missing pieces all that terribly. I can see how some people would, but it's just that's the game. If you're gonna save money by buying the knockoff stuff, you got to expect there's going to be some issues, and just be ready to flow with them, right? Boom. And also have a roommate that has every damn piece under the sun in his room. Okay. I'm always good, brother. I'm always good. Uh, got my dogs, got my cat. Usually I have a beer, but I got to be up tomorrow morning pretty early, and so water it is. But cheers to you, my friend. Let's see. We are now still on part 5. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mouse, who is the cat, is 12 years old, and she's an indoor-outdoor cat. So right now it's outdoor. So because the weather's comfortable now, it was pretty humid today, but it's comfortable now. What time is it right now? Is it 6 o'clock? Let me see. It's almost So it's a little after 6:30, and my dogs are in, although they're restless, so they might keep coming up and saying, "Let's go play," which is what dogs are supposed to do. So, but anyway, boom, 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 boom. So I got these things. It's hard for me to look with these things because they're so powerful. I have my regular reading glasses, but I need these to get into the detail of the darker pieces. It's hard to tell if they're knobs or how they are, as you probably know. But have you built anything here lately? Mm-hmm. So I have this guy, this right on the top here. Boom. This goes underneath. Nice, nice. Yes, I'm keeping it over my shoulder here, but let me change glasses so I can see regularly and not kill my eyes. There we go. All right, I'm going to go to the host scene, and right here. So I'm looking at them. me scoot over here. So I got this guy, and that's probably going to be my next build since Halloween's right around the corner. So on this, you can build either the haunted mansion, you can build the haunted train, right? Which one's the train? Yeah, you can build the haunted train, which comes with kind of a loading dock, or you can build the pirate ship. Now with that, well, it's 80, so it's $90, 89.99, right? But I always check out Costco, Target, and Walmart if they're having any deals. And Costco has the deal on that guy right there. So if you buy that at regular cost, where's the deal, right? You also get this little haunted scene here. So I was like, yeah, that's cool. I like it. I like the figure, the barn scene. It's just pieces, really. It's some cool pieces. But since I wanted to get built right, so since I want to build all three of those, I bought 3 sets and also got 3 of these sets for free. So it wasn't cheap, but for $90 a piece, you get those 3 sets, and then you get 3 sets of these, which is cool. And if you've listened to me ever, I'm all about the minifigs. Where my roommate is more about the builds, and he gives me his minifigs. But I think he's getting more hooked to the minifigs now than I am, which is great. But so I got 3 of those. So after I'm done with this monstrosity, I'm going to start with the haunted mansion. Now, to be fair, whether I go right from there to build the ship, or build the train, probably not likely. But at least I have it for that reason. I tend to, once I get it, I feel safe. Then I'm like, I can build it anytime I want. So probably after this haunted mansion, I'm probably going to build the big haunted mansion that they released last year, which is that guy right there. Let me get out of the way. So this big guy right there. Boom. So, and I do have a lighting kit for it. I almost always get a lighting kit, right? And I do have the motor to go with it, so it's motorized instead of crank. So I dig that. But anyway, right, I'm with you all the way around. So I'm stoked for that. I just got to get to the point of building it, but I'm definitely building that. Mainly because it's only got 736 pieces, so I might even be able to do that in one setting, like do a Saturday afternoon or something like that. That right there, how many pieces does it have? I want to say it was just shy of 4,000. I could be wrong, but it's not small. Yeah, I have the size on the back. So anyway, I'm going to be rearranging this after I finish this build. So, so I've been having fun just looking at the stuff I'm going to build, right? So anyway, I'm also been doing some chromophanes, which are like lithophanes. So what that is the 3D print, but you do it in layers. Yeah, yeah. I used to, but now to me, I just need the set. As long as I know I have the set, I don't have the strong need. I got to build it now. Besides that, I have so many sets, and this is just some of them. Um, and they'll be better on display now that I'm getting more and more. It's getting all messed up back here. So after I'm done with this build, like I said, I'm going to go through and do themes. So if I'm building a haunted mansion, I'm going to pull out all of my Monster Fighter sets and put them behind me. And I've never built those, and they've been retired for years. So we'll see. But I do have the haunted mansion from that I bought on eBay that is in pieces and needs to be put together. There is no rhyme or reason to the set. It's all in bags. Nothing's marked. Nothing. So maybe I'll build that. That'll be fun. Yeah, I have the whole set. At least I'm pretty sure I got the whole set. About 7 years ago, maybe not quite that many. Might have been 5 or 6, but I saw that that was the first time I saw the Munster fighters, but they had already been retired, and they were creeping up in value. And I saw on eBay a guy said he has the whole set. He wanted whatever it was, and I thought the price was about the same as if I bought pieces individually, so I wasn't saving any money compared to buying them individually. But it did save me time, and so I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I bought it. So for the price I bought it today, the main castle is worth just that much alone. So I'm like, woo, that's cool. Doesn't matter. I'm never going to sell them. I'm going to build them. So, but yeah, I do have the complete Monster Fighters set, which is badass. I'm so glad I would kick myself today if I didn't get it way back then. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, let me get back started on here. Get back to our scenes, and bam. So you like this one better, so you can see like this, or this? Which way do you like better? Do you have a preference? You know, any of those? Let me know. All right, so we're continuing with this guy. Build. Have this. Okay, so not this one, but this one here. That's the one. Or do you want it set this way? Which one will work better? That one looks better, I think. Boom, boom, boom. That works for you. So if you like it more, that means other people like it as well, I'm sure. Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay. So thanks for the info. I dig that. So we're putting this part together here, and we have this. So I separated the bag. So when I was done with the group 3, I spent about an hour, if not longer, pulling out, opening up all the group 4 that we're building now, and separating them not just in color, but in sizes. Although I'm seeing I have some that are a little, some are in one and some are in the other because they probably, my reasoning was probably that they matched both sets and just didn't realize when I was breaking it apart that I put other ones in there. But I can see it's saving me some time. The very long part is, though, is that I'm spending time looking for pieces that didn't come with it. So cracks me up. All right, let's see here. Get this on here. Boom. That snaps there. Oops. Hold on. Oh, okay. So these go here. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah. Nice, man. Well, you'll have to get a snapshot of it. Um, you'll have to get a snapshot of it and send it to me. So, oh, I did buy. I don't. I might have already had it. I don't recall. But speaking of the Quinjet, so I don't know what size this is. I'm hoping it's the big one. All right. So we have a bricks and banter. Let me pull this up here real quick. Boom. So we have the bricks and banter. Let's go this way. Yeah, with this right here. Oops. Boom. All right. Not bricks. Bricks and minifigs. Sorry, bricks and banter me. But they have this set, and it's got everything: the stickers, the book, all the pieces and stuff like that. So it was used, but they go through it to see if they have everything. I don't know that this would be the big one because that one, God dog, even with all the pieces and no box and stuff, would be worth more than this that I spent for this. This only cost me. They had it at 169, but I talked them down to 125 because that's all I had, and they were like, "Yeah, okay, you buy a lot here." So I got it for 165. So I'm thinking it was in between the one that's out that just came out now. That's kind of small, right? and then the giant one. So maybe it's an in-between one. I just don't follow the Legos enough to know that stuff there. But I'm looking forward to that guy. But I want to see your Quinjet, bud. So what minifigs come with that? All right. So we got the weird pieces here. So nice. Oh, and Quicksilver. That is badass. Man, I might get it just to get Quicksilver. That's cool. I like it. So is it? So it's Quicksilver from the movie, right? And not from the comics. So the younger kid and not the older silver-haired one from the comics, right? Oh, gotcha. That's still cool, man. That is badass. So definitely you gotta send a shot of it when you get it built. So when you thinking of picking it up? So we put this here. This goes right on top of here. Oh, yeah, yeah, good call. Yeah, and watch for Prime, Amazon Prime. I get a lot of stuff. They do great sales for Legos. Yes, indeed. All right, so we got this. Looks good. And where does this go? On the front. Oh, underneath this. Okay. All right. Whew. Look at that. We get to turn the page. Nice. All right. Dun, 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 dun. And now we need some gold pieces. We have this guy. And one. Let's see here. There we go. All right. Four of the claws, the wrenches, four of these guys. And there we are. Nice, nice. Awesome. Awesome. Good job, bud. That's good. I love it. So did you say you built it or you just have it? Gotcha. Nice. So what was the set that you built right before you did Galactus? Is that the one you were telling me about before? It's been a while since well, you made it here today, which is awesome. But it's been a while. I've been doing other things, waiting to get parts. Again, more missing parts earlier. I'm waiting to get those in. But here we are. All right, so we're building this. Looks like we're building the arm. Oh, the Millennium Falcon. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Which one was that? The 25th anniversary that came out not all that long ago? Okay, we got this going on. And so I need to build 4 of these. Okay, I totally missed this. I jumped way ahead. So I need 4 of these. That's pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. So if you get a chance, take a snapshot of that, and you can send it on Messenger. I'm not sure if you can or not, but I'd love to see it for sure. Drop it in the comments, as they say on YouTube, right? Just drop it in the comments. All right, 4 squares. I'm gonna assume he meant LOL, right? Nice. Oh, it looks like that's what you put. Oh, I know nothing of the behind the scenes of that stuff, but that would be great. I'd love to do that. So um, I need to learn more behind the scenes, but I just recently hired an editor. So he's a good friend of mine. He was an editor in Hollywood and stuff, but he hasn't done this kind of editing. He did film editing, and so he's going to work on that. We were going to use CapCut, but reading through the bylaws of CapCut, do you know that if you use CapCut, it's an easy editing tool to use, right? But if you use it, they have the right to use anything you edited with their editing uh, program to use it any way they want, no matter what. So if you post it on YouTube, they can copy it and use it for whatever they want. And I'm like, all right, I'm not doing that. Yeah, yep. I even had my buddy Jim, who will be joining the team. Um, he, I told him, I said, look, double check. But I read through it. I looked through it. I even asked AI. I got a nice. Gotcha. I'll take a bite coming and dropping in. That just means somebody came in to visit. Right. Right. Yep. Yeah. I don't mind. When I have 5 followers on at the same time, then maybe I'll mind. But for right now, it's all right. It adds towards my count. So, but yeah, so CapCut does that. So be aware if you use it now. What are the odds that if everybody that's using it, right? We looked at that, but what we came up with, or what we decided to go with was, what's the name of it? Hold on, it's I think I downloaded it and got it here. It is DaVinci Resolve. So um, I'll eventually buy. It's a one-time purchase if you want the Pro version, and you'll have it for the rest of forever and all the updates. Or you can get it for free, and it's pretty powerful. But the big thing about it is the AI in it is amazing. And so, like CapCut changed the rules now with that, but also it used to be you could with one. Uh, so I paid what $20 a month for the Pro version on CapCut, and with that I could let Jim use it on his computer at home where he lives in another town away from me, and that was fine. But they changed that, so now each person has to have their own monthly dues stuff. So if I were to buy both of those, and that's the deal, is I pay for the editing stuff when we go to the higher level. So if I were to do that, or just spend, I think it's 245 or something, 245. So in 6 months, I would already paid for it, right? So, um, or maybe 8 months or whatever. So we're going to do the DaVinci one, but we did look at Microsoft Clip, and it has some great stuff to it, but we feel we get a better deal with DaVinci Resolve. So take a look at it, but whatever you use, be comfortable with it. Just make sure you read those bylines. The only reason I did was I caught something on YouTube. Another person had mentioned it, and I was like, what? So I did the research. I had Jim do the research. We talked to AI about it, and absolutely. And I'm like, holy crap. But anyway, thanks for the suggestion on the Microsoft clip. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So we have 4 of these guys. We put this on and we put this on like that. All right, so we're making the fingers. There we go. Who doesn't like to make the finger? Oh yeah, man. So um, basically the next two sets for the year is my plan on getting them. And of course, I'll pick through and get stuff that pop up. In our little town, we only have a Walmart, and unfortunately, it's not a big, humongous Walmart, although it's nice size. But their selection, they grew their Lego selection because between me and my 2 roommates, we were buying out what they were carrying. But the problem is those come like 2 years after the initial release. So whenever we go into Denver or drive through Colorado Springs, we always hit the Lego stores and stuff like that. But so the next one that's coming out, I think, is the end of September. I'm not 100%. Sometime in September. I'm looking at my roommate Joe. So it's the Black Pearl. So we're getting this ship. I think we're both getting one. And then the next one that I plan on buying, I'm saving for sure, is the Star Trek Enterprise Next Generation. I'm almost positive my roommate is going to do the same. I think I'm going to buy 2 because the minifigs are freaking amazing, and I want 2 Galileos that come with Ensign Row. So I definitely am going to get that for sure. What about you? Oh, so I did not know that. So we'll definitely pre-buy it. Joe, if I keep forgetting he can't hear because I'm wearing my earbuds, so he doesn't hear your responses because I have it talking to me, so I can focus on this. But if you pre-buy the Black Pearl, it comes with the Pirate's Compass, and I'm like, I want one of those. Yeah. So we'll have to start looking. Do you know when it goes for pre-order? Do you know when that? Have you heard anything, Joe? No. How about you, there, Moose? September 12th. All right, cool. Joe, September 12th. So what Joe's going to do is he's going to give me the money for his, and then I'm just going to buy it online to make sure we got it. Sure. He's not a real big guy on buying stuff online, which is fine. I mean, I know a few people on it, but I was looking at that as well. So I love the fact it's Tobey Maguire, right? And Doc Ock, the character, that's a cool figure. So, and it's not that expensive. I don't remember. Joe, how much was the Spider-Man train set, the new one there? Do you remember? Was it 99 bucks? Was it? I don't think it was that much, right? 60 bucks? 60? Yeah. It does look interesting. And also, what was the other one that we saw? Oh, the bust. Oh, 50. Gotcha. Well, then we'll probably get that. Yeah, I don't know if Joe will, but I will for 50. But I also liked the Iron Spider-Man bust. That's pretty cool looking. My other roommate, Parker, that one, he's a big Spider-Man geeko, and that one really got actually both those sets. He came and told me about them right away, and so I went up to the store and looked at them. So they're pretty cool. So this is the house of the house that Legos built, basically. Mm-hmm. All right. Getting these fingers all set up here. All right, and these go. Let's see, we got a clip here. I want to say I haven't seen. I saw it online. Is it out? Gotcha. So is that one out? Like I said, my Walmart I have here, it's way late before we get a lot of the new stuff. I mean, usually it's years. But I did see the train battle. So for $100, you can get both those, right? That's what you're saying. That's pretty cool. All right, we got that. Gotcha. So those, I like to get the stuff online or go to the Lego shops in Denver because I get the points on them. Although, to be honest with you, I barely ever use the points. They don't really save you money. They allow you to get, like online, you can go in for drawings and stuff like that. It costs you like 50 points a ticket or something. I have thousands and thousands of points, but you know. All right, so we're on to the sticker page. Let me get my stuff out. All right, so it looks like we're going here. Oh, it's on different parts here. So let's do, we need 1/6 plate, bam, 1/4 plate, bam, 1 smooth, 2 plate, 1 curve. I think I got those in this right here. I think. No, not this one. Where is the curves? Bam. Nice. Bam. I like it. All right. We have those. And we have these. Okay. Boom. All right. So we have this. Put this on top of here. And this will go here. Move this up. Boom. Boom. And let's see. Where's, oh, this goes. So let's put the sticker on first. So we need stickers 29 and 27. So 29 goes on this guy, or no, 27 goes on this guy. So that's this way. All right. So do my very special favorite way. 27, and that fits on. No, Joe, have you seen the new Lego Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? So, which is it based on any of the films, or is it just Lego set? Boom, got it. That will go right here. Okay, that looks good. Boom, boom. Now we put Gene Autry. Gene Autry didn't do that. You talking about the Wilder, right? It was Gene Wilder, right? Yeah, yeah, Gene Wilder. Gotcha. And if so, I'm definitely going to have to find that one because that movie was amazing. Amazing. Yeah, no worries. I don't think that makes you a dingus, but you be you. All right, 29. 29. Oh, right here. Okay. And that goes on the top. All right. So this will go right on the top here. I'm going to put it in upside down. Nope, I don't like it there. I don't like it. This is getting in my way. There we go. That's better. Too much of it stuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfection. So I'll look that up for sure. Uh, I was thinking about, so as you can tell, I'm not strictly Legos, right? Because this is obviously not a Lego set. And I built quite a few. Like if you look at my archives, I got the pirate ship, which was a lot of fun. Although there were some irritating parts to it, but it was a lot of fun. It came out really nice. It came with the lights already, which was pretty decent. But I had thought about printing my own stickers. So they're vinyl stickers, which means I'd have to get a vinyl printer cutter. But you can get them not over the top expensive. You don't have to get the big machines. You can get a personal one that's decent. So I've been looking at those more firmer and firmer as time goes on. So, but we'll see. All right, so got the sticker here. Looks pretty decent. Yes. All right. Now we're into the gold. I need 8 of these. Let's move some of these pieces out of the way. So what's on the dinner menu?
Steak.
Steak?
Mushrooms and onions.
All right, I'm not jealous. Okay, so 8 of the thin lanterns. That's what I call these ones with the nubs on the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, now 2 of these guys. 1, 2, 2 of the lanterns. Yeah, right. Okay. No, he wafts it through, and it just wafts the whole area. Steak and mushrooms, and I'm like, oh man. Luckily, I'm not hungry. That forced me to get up and get something, but I'm not hungry, so I'm going to survive. All right, 2 of these guys and plates. I need a 6 and an 8. 2 eights and 2 sixes. There's 1 6 and another 6. Okay, so there we go. Boom. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. So let's see how we got here. So we use the 8 and the 6. Oops. 6 goes on top here, followed by another 6 goes connects here. Um, as long as it's superhero based, or Harry Potter has some great modular stuff, right? None of the none of the haunted stuff has modular, as far as I know. We'll find out on the next build, right? But the D&D castle was kind of modular. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the big, like the big towns and the fire and the places like that? If so, I'm not. Although it'd still be fun to build. It would be fun to if I had a space that I could build a humongous area like that, buddy, I'd be in heaven. Oh, yes. Yes. The Daily Bugle I looked at and I go back and forth on it. The X-Men mention would be fantastic. But you might not know this, but I'm not a I mean, I'm a big superhero fan regardless of the company, but I'm more DC, less Marvel. But with that being said, I wanted to build this guy. You know, that's a monster build. The mansion looks fantastic. I need to see it built and look at it before I would get interested in it. But it looks pretty cool from what I've seen. Uh, the last thing that I built that was big like that was I built the original firehouse for the Ghostbusters. That thing was awesome. You open it up, it's got all the big scenes in there and stuff like that. So that was cool. So I can't say as I don't like them. It just depends what they are. Superheroes, I'm all for, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I didn't get the Avengers Tower. I didn't get that. I didn't like it at all. I looked at that and I wasn't until I saw on YouTube somebody did an ad for it, or somebody got it ahead of time, and I was like, oh man. So that's three different sets I need to get, right? I totally forgot about Arkham Asylum, and that's out now, right? Uh, so I want to get that, but that one's going to wait until I make sure I got the money to get the other two. But I definitely want to get that for sure. For sure. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think it'll sell out. Um, None of the other Batman stuff is sold out, although it sells well. It just hasn't sold out. So I got a feeling I got some time. And once I see it, though, I'll probably go, oh, I'm getting it right now. So that I do that, unfortunately. All right, so we got this going on, and got this going on. Nice. And this on the bottom. All right, so it goes like this, and like that. Okay, and now this goes on the back. So let's see, right here. No, not yet. I will be working on those. Like I saw. So I'm going to do. Obviously I told you I'm going to do the Trump and the White House and stuff like that. But the thing he did with the cabinets, what was it yesterday, or with the where they just came in and it was like a circle jerk, right? Where everyone said, "Oh, thank you for being our president," blah blah blah, and it was all the freaking uh, just I don't know. It just irritated me that people would actually do that. It was like a cult. It was sickening. So I'm gonna do a scene like that. And matter of fact, um, South Park put out something that is exactly what I want to do. So that looks pretty hysterical. And after everybody gives him a present, like thank you, like when he got the gold whatever or iPhone from Apple and whatever other things, so they did the spoof on that. And whenever they gave him whatever it was, like when he goes, "Hey, we'll give you the iPhone," and he's like, ah, and he goes, "And we know your penis is not that small." After everyone gave him a gift, each one of them said, "And we know your penis is not that small." I died. I died, and so I'm going to do something similar. It won't be the same joke, but it'll be along those lines because that just cracked me up. Right? Yep. So I haven't seen that Trump has responded to it, and I am looking forward to it as well. All right, four of these four plates, one, two, three, and four. Two of those. Two of these right here, one, two, and two of the corner pieces. All right, so this is where I thought we were earlier. So put these on, two, and we have to do this twice. So we put these here with a smooth on top. Bam, do it twice. You know what? It's so I don't really have. I only started like now I'm collecting them, right? But I didn't start really collecting them until only about a year ago or so. Um, but I bought them on occasion when something came out that I really liked. That was I like to get the higher end stuff, although I'm realizing the higher end ones take way long to build. So like this one is the 10th episode, crazy. Um, so maybe I'll start getting some of the smaller ones, save my pocketbook as well as save time building them. But like I got the first Batman tumbler. I bought four of those, but that's when I had my shop, my toy shop here in town. So I sold three of them and still have the first one. I have the very first Yoda that came out, what, in 99, 98. So I have that. I got the full Monster Fighters stuff. So probably minifigure wise, it's got to be one of the monsters from the Monster Fighters, right? They're all in the box, so I don't know which one it is. I do have some, I got $40 one or $20 one. Like every now and then I'll go on when I have to go online to buy parts. Like for this guy, I've had to go like three different times and buy parts. I'll just go ahead and look through the minifigs and see what they have for sale. Like for some reason, I've been on a big kick of Disney minifigs, and so I would pick up a few different Mickeys, a few different Minnie Mouses, and stuff like that. So some of those might be, well, some of those are like $20 to $30. Um, but so I got to think it's got to be one of the ones from the Monster Fighters, whichever the rarest one is, right? If any of them are as much as $20. But that's it. How about you? Okay, this goes on here. Good. I'll snap this on here. We'll try to snap this on here. There we go. This guy. Okay, got those. All right. Oh, what's the Condiment King? Is that like Burger King? Gotcha. What was your last price on it that you recall? Or did you ever get a price on it? Joe, what's your highest dollar minifig? He's not a minifig guy though, so yeah. He said he probably gave it to me. All right, so that's done. We got that guy. I don't. I'd have to look that one up because I don't. So what set did he come from? Then? Do you know? Boom, boom, four, oops, four. Oh wow, cool. That's cool. I like it. The egghead match. I'll have to look that up. That's cool. Maybe I can find a set or something like that because I would get into that, the Batman set for sure. All right. So what do we got going on here? So this guy. Yeah. Well, it's usually the rare one. The ones that go up in value usually are the ones that nobody collected for years and years and years. You know, like everyone got the Batman, everyone got the Egghead. Nobody kept, the condiment king. So usually it's those kind of figures that go up in value. So look at the one that everyone has, and then so you're saying he's like Superman? All right. So two of these gold ones. All right. So two of these. Two of these. Superman and mustard. Okay. Well, somebody's got to be the Superman of mustard. Oh, another sticker. Woo, woo, woo. So I'll look that up. So it's the Egghead 2017 or 2018. Okay. So I'll look that up for sure. 37, 37. All right, goes on the back part here. Okay. All right, so here we go. Nice. That one looked like it went on pretty good. Excellent. And then this guy goes, let's see, right here. Right, right. Well, that's, if you notice, that's why I got this guy right here. So that's why I got this guy right here. So there's no teeth on it. It obviously doesn't stick on, the front part. It doesn't put any fingerprints on that. And it does stick on behind there. So you see, get it like this, right? So you got the boom right there. So what I do is I put it on there, rest your hands so that there's not, if you try to hold it up like this, you got nothing supporting your hands. Now, some people can do it, not me. So I rest it on something and just kind of set it there. And once it's on there, I use my other hand to just hold it on, and then I'll push it off. And then I'll use my my glass cleaner, my glasses cleaner rag, and I'll use that. And it took me a little bit to get the hang of it, but it works like a charm, man. Works like a charm. Sometimes you just got to be careful when you get it on. Once you find it on the spot, just touch it a little bit so it sticks, because these things stick to anything. Just looking at it, it sticks, right? So just keep that in mind. Do your best. At first, I wasn't putting any stickers on mine, but when I did the time machine, the DeLorean from Back to the Future, it didn't look right without the stickers. So I put the stickers on, and I was like, "Holy crap! That changed everything." So from that time on, I'm putting stickers on all of it, and it just looks so much better. And they look better than they do on the page that years later is just curled up and you can't use them anyway. So, you know. All right, we're almost done with this page. I need more of the grays. All right, two of the domes, two of the gray domes, one and two. So, and these, these are dark gray. I need the light gray. So, FYI, you get these in all the light kits. I don't remember which one it is. I tend to go for um, this one. I haven't ever used before, but it had the best looking lights for whatever kit I want. So these come with usually with the light kits. The brick lights is what I use the most of, and I probably have a dozen of these. So it must be brick light. And they work great. They don't have anything that's going to gouge anything. So if you're going to use them as grippers, they're not that great for it. But like I said, I use them for the stickers mostly. So all right, okay. And you need an 8. You need a finisher. You need a clear. All right, we're getting through this. We're getting through it. I need a double. One of those. So two. Two of the light grays. One of these, one of these, one of these, an 8 count, and a circle. There we go. So the circles obviously get a cap right here. Nice. So I needed 2 of those. Yep, 2. All right. Boom. Got that going on. Just like that. And all right, so I have the plate. One of these goes right on top of the plate on the end, followed by this. Uh, yeah. Matter of fact, the only one I've done, other than now, the Hulkbuster, but the only one I've done prior was the one I did for the Superman movie review. So it was Superman versus Lex, and Lex is in a mech suit. But you're talking about like you're talking about Mobile Suit Gundam and stuff like that. I haven't done any of those. The Transformers I'm looking at. I'll tell you because I enjoyed the Transformers. I'm not an uber fan. Um, the movies were like, okay, they were cool, but but I seriously want to put together Bumblebee and Megatron. I just God, those are awesome, right? So we got this here. All right, and so this will go right here, and this fits right in here. Oh no, it doesn't fit right in there. What the hell? Oh hey, so I put this on upside down. I don't know. I'm not real sure what I did wrong here. So this all needs to be level. Why is that not level? The Lego Deadpool. I don't think I've seen it. When did that come out? Probably during the movies, right? All right, I think I did something wrong here. Hold on. Nope. Gotcha. All right, I'm backing up because this is supposed to be level and it's not level. So what did I not put in? So, oh, you know what? Did I put the grading on wrong? No, grading's there. Looks good. All right, we're backing up. Backing up a little bit. I need to see what I did wrong because it wasn't level. So we'll get there. Hold on, we'll get there. Got that. That looks good. Going forward. Got this on. That looks good. Got this on. That looks good. So is it sticking up? It is. It is not sticking up. So what did I do, man? Why is that sticking up? All right, I'm really backing up. 'Cause I missed something. I don't know what, but we missed something. So I have this. I have that. Boom. Yep, that's right. That's right. Okay. Now I put this on, put that on, got the hands going. That looks good. And now I have this plate here. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that looks good. I just don't know, man. I don't know. I want to say that there's something that goes up here. Like this should not stick up. But the sticker is correct. And this, all right, so it has to go over it. So that's there. That looks good. Now I have this, which connects to this. All right, I built that. Oh, I'm missing something here. I am missing something here. What is it? It is this brick right here. All right, I found it. All right. Is it there? Nope. Hold on. It's, this goes up here, but it should be an 8. An 8 goes there. Okay. So I found what I did wrong. I was wondering why this piece was laying up. This should take care of everything. It holds everything in place. Makes sense. We're back on track, gentlemen. Okay. Boom. Boom. Everything's there. Now we got it going on. Okay. So, let's see here. Got some hair in my eyeball. All right. Put these back on. Yeah, that's the one thing. I never. You get some people that get upset if they miss something, but you got to realize on the non-Lego builds, man, they don't have. It's not broken up like Legos breaks it up, which is fantastic, right? So you just got to be ready to back up until you see where you missed, and then you go good, right? What else can you do? So there we are. Like you build Legos, you know what I mean. You probably built some. And you're like, oh man, I screwed that all to hell, and looks good. All right, that looks fantastic. Boom. We are done with step 12. On to 13. Get to the small guys. So I need 2 caps. 1 and 2. 2 red. Let's see, bam, one of those. And we need 1 of these and 1 of those. So these 2, man, tell you what, if I don't have these glasses on, it's hard to tell which one I'm having to get, this one or that one. It's hard to tell in the pictures. But that's why I got these for sure. And 1 gold. There we go. Bam. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Bet it was. Yeah, it's always a pain to take apart, but what else can you do, right? You got to take it apart because you want it to look damn good. So, what do I have here? Oh, I need these 2 here. I'm surprised Jones hasn't joined us. He's been on quite a few of my builds, which is very cool. He swings by and says hello, which I love. Okay. Oh, this one. Nope. Oh, this goes here. Okay. So I'm also doing I'm doing what's called chromophanes, which are colored pictures that you use on the 3D printer. And I'm getting into my Halloween stuff. So I've done Wolfman, Dracula. Right now I'm printing Frankenstein, doing all those and all the different haunted stuff. So I'm going to show those off here. Maybe I'll do a short video and show off my Lego sets, and then show off the chromophanes that I've done, because I'm doing them in black and white and black light colors, so it pops awesomely in the black light. So it's pretty cool looking. So watch for that video when I do that. When the one I'm printing right now, it should be finished before I'm done with this, and I'll bring it over and show it off. Yeah, it's cool. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's nice that you can build it and then let it print. I love that. All right, so we have this going on, that, here, 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 here. Okay, I lost my place. All right, so we have that. Oh, I bet. So our Technic's really tough to snap together. I haven't built too many of the Technics. I like them. They look cool as hell. But mostly those are more the real stuff, and I'm not into the real stuff, right? So I've got one of these, and one of those. Try corner, another one. Okay, and then one of those, and squared off plate. All right, looks good there. Boom. All right, so the one thing I do like about build, gotcha, nice. Okay, I messed up on that. What was I gonna say? Oh, one thing I do like about doing the non-Lego sets is they have some strange building ways. I mean, super strange, that are they're cool, but man, they're just the way they build is just weird and fun. So and that's always cool. So I got this here. There we go. This looks way better. Okay. But the pieces aren't super tight. My fingers are not sore after doing it. They were on the pirate ship. The pirate ship, man, I was like, but they held together. So if you get a chance, zip through that. That was a lot of fun. I had some complaints on it for sure, but it was still a lot of fun. Okay, so I have this guy, and it goes. Let's see, I have this here. It goes like this. Oops, what did I do here? Oh, this is supposed to be that way. Okay, hold on. This will be that way. All right, back in line. Tell you what, the most challenging build, this one is probably my most challenging build, but for the longest time, it was the Mega Block. It's buried back behind there, Enterprise. That thing was, woo, man. That took It took me 5 days, 8 hours each day, but that's when I had my shop, so I could sit there, open the clothes, work on it, take care of customers and stuff like that. So my first hour or two of it, I was pissed because the directions were all over the place. Nothing was labeled. Everything was just bags of colored stuff. And you're like, crap. And that was infuriating for the first 2 hours or so. And then after that, it was on. I was like, screw that, man. I can't wait to build it. And it was one of the best builds and certainly the biggest thing. So I'm so stoked to do the Enterprise Lego build, which will be so much more fun. And that is probably one of those that the day I get it is the day I'll start building it. I can't see myself waiting on that. The pirate ship, I'll get it. It'll probably be a year before I build it. Probably. No guarantees. All right, so I got this going on, and this goes like this. Yeah, just like that. All right, so it looks good. Boom. All right, I'm going to pull this back a little bit. I feel like it's just not letting everybody see everything. All right, cool. Bada boom, bada bing. Hey, can you give me a boom? There you go. Oh, this guy right there? This guy? Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, I think I'm starting to get into the shorter, sweeter builds. I love the massive big ones, but hey, I don't have the room to show all of them. But I am liking the quick builds I did for the movie reviews. Man, I love that. One show, open, start, done. Awesome. You know. So, but you said you had a good time with that one? Nope, 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 nope. Yes. One of these, a corner, boom, and oh, nice. Well, then I look forward to building it. I wanted the circles, the big circles. All right, where did I put these? Ugh. So I need the. Oh, is it in here? Nope, not in there. Not in there. Blocks. Yes, it's called the Brick and Banner Hub. So you can look on that. I don't know if I have a connection on the Twitch account. I think I did, but it might have went down. I haven't looked at it in a long time, so I need to check and make sure. But yeah, the Bricks and Banter Hub, we're live now on there as well, so that's pretty sweet. So go and take a look. That's where I store all of the. So Twitch, it only keeps it for you for like a week, 7 days, I think, something like that. But on YouTube, obviously, I do the live stream, so I'll keep it in there for a while, and then sometimes I'll make it a regular video. So if you don't see it in the video ones, take a look at my live stream, and you can look at that. So the live stream is unedited, of course, and the videos are usually edited like for speed build. So it's a quick watch, and I'll stop and when I talk in between bags opening up, I'll slow it down to regular speed and then zip through the speed build again. Um, but now I don't know what my editor is going to do. I told him to do something, make them more interesting, probably by speeding them up and add some effects and stuff like that. So we'll see where that goes. That might be a good couple months before we have it figured out. I mean, he'll be doing it, but we'll see, and he'll come up with something. But one square, there it is. Okay, so we're building on this. And we have, man, I'm getting a serious glare here right now. Okay, boom. So this goes here, and then this double goes here. And I have to build this again. So we have that, this, nice, and this guy. All right, so we're doing the other side. Get on there. See my gritting my teeth. Get on there. All right. So this side goes. Just like that. All right. Of course, this is all falling apart, but oops, hold on. Hold on. Oh, hey, thanks. So you found it? Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So take a look at those. So take a look at some of those other videos. I mean, some of them are dry. I get it. I'm getting better at it, I think. Um, and you can tell me what you think and any suggestions you have on what makes something interesting to you. Throw them my way, man. I'll eat it up like it's candy. And of course, I give credit. That's for sure. Where are my wings? There they go. So I need a 4. I need this wing here. Cool, man. Cool. No pressure, but tell me what you think. You know, and like I said, just know they're dry. I'm learning this. For me being an old guy, I'm learning how to do it. So, bum, 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 bum. Okay. I need a 2. Got a 2 here and a 4. Got a 4 here and 2 of those curves. There we go. 1 and 2. Low profile curve. All right, I think I got it. Oh, and we have stickers going on here. So we have this. Oh, I need 2 gold caps, which are right here. 1 and 2. Okay. So 1 on each end here. Boom, boom. Nice. And then we have the 4 goes here. Nice. 2 on the top of that. All right, so we have that going on, and now put this, and this will get a sticker, so that'll be good. Nice, boom, right there. The sticker. Now, how do I? Oh, the wings go here. Cool. Of course, it's cooler if it stays on there, but the wings will help with that a little bit. Okay. So I think when I'm done here tonight, I'm going to watch Silverado. You ever seen Silverado? It's from way back. What was it, early 90s? Maybe even late 80s. No, early 90s, I think. But I saw a clip of it today on YouTube, and I'm like, oh man, I missed that movie, so I'm going to go check it out. It's a good movie. So it's called Silverado. It's a good western. There's some humor in it. There's some action in it. The cast is fantastic. Do yourself a favor and take a watch. If you after 10 minutes, if you don't like it, obviously don't worry about it. But it's one of my favorite movies, and I totally forgot about it, so I'm going to watch that tonight. It's pretty cool. I got to find it though. It's somewhere online somewhere. All right, so 31 sticker time. 31. Let's wipe this off to get all the finger grease off it. Uh, no, that's a good idea. So, kind of what I want to do and talk with the editor is we're going to start with once he's on board because I just don't have time to edit and do the builds, man. It just takes too long. So, what we're going to do is, at least that's in my head, right? Um, we are going to start with the build done and highlighted, doing the spinning thing just like you suggest, and then reversing it all the way to the beginning, fast reverse. I mean, like super fast to the beginning of the build, and then we'll do just a speed build, and then talk and slow it down moments and talk stuff like that, and it ends back to the finished thing, and then we end with the same way that we started. So that's what we're looking at and talking about. So once we put it together, we'll see if that does something. So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun, and looking forward to it. But once we get one of those, take a look. Gotcha. Oh, I'm always for that. I'm always for that. Let's finish. Let me finish this guy here, and we'll see if I can send you a video or something like that. And you say, and it sounds like you use Microsoft, right? Clip. So I definitely would be up for it, for sure, for sure, for sure. Uh, 31. Hey, 31, man. 31. There we go. 31. And so it goes this way. All right. So I'm grabbing my sticker. So I get it on there like this. And I'll rest it to where I don't have hardly any movement at all, right? So get it kind of where you think it's going to go, and then kind of press it. Well, cool, man. There we go. Well, the nice thing is that that can be all done. Like we don't have to be in the same room, right? I mean, that's what I love about it. So, nice. All right, so we're on 17. There we go. Boom. One of those. One of those. And the weird flange tail. There we go. That weird flange tail there. Boom, boom, boom. Let me take this guy and go close up here. We'll move it over a little bit. There we go. And I need there we go, the seat here. So we got that going. All right, and this is more stickers, which is great. So this will go like this. Pop that on there. The tail goes here. So it looks like a ducktail, right? Doesn't it? Kind of looks like a ducktail. All right. And we have this guy, which goes here. All right. Boom. All right. So I need to put a sticker here and a sticker on this. Looks like it'll probably be easier to put the sticker on after I put the piece on. So we'll just do that. All right. 35. 35 right here. And boom. Put that on. Got this going on. Rest in the hands. It helps steady everything. It doesn't make it perfect steady, but it does help. Let me set this down. Touch it there and just kind of roll that off. And boom. Looks pretty good. And then after a bit, you get confident doing it that way. And you got it going on. All right. So now we need 33. This guy. Now this one I'm going to kind of attach on the back end here. Boom. And then get all the fingerprints off. That looks pretty decent, man. Not bad, not bad. Okay. All right. Page 18. What time is it? Man, I've been going on 2 hours. So 1, 2, 3. So it's about 40 minutes a page. And that's how long it's been no matter how I break up the pieces. No, I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I think we talked about this before. I'm not a super big Star Wars fan, um, but I definitely collect the Star Wars stuff, right? So the robotics. I do have the Dark Millennium Falcon, but not because of the Dark Falcon. I wanted all the Sith characters, all the minifigs. Those are amazing. That's the only reason I bought that set. I'd love to build the Falcon, right? I built the small one and I lit it up. So for the big one, I'd buy a light kit for it, but I wanted the minifigs. I do have R2 and C3PO. And then I do have the fight scenes. Like one of my first videos that I created was the flight, the battle where Luke is going down to kill the Death Star, the first movie, and it's that scene there. But I liked it because I was able to find a light kit to it and built that, and that is awesome. That's one of my very first videos I did, I think, on YouTube, so you can take a look at that. But like I said, almost always I wait to get the light kit. This one I didn't because I wasn't 100% sure. I wanted to build it first before I spent the money on the light kit. So I might still get a light because this will look badass with a light kit, right? What about you? You're a big Star Wars fan, though, right? I think we mentioned that before. All right, so we have this guy. 1, 2, 3, and now a couple red pieces. One on the inside and one on the outside. And okay, yeah, me too. But Star Wars Legos has some great things going on, right? I mean, they just have some fantastic stuff. I think they're going overboard on all the ships, but those are ships from the movies and stuff, and the shows like Clone Wars and stuff like that. So my roommate has all. I mean, he gets as many as he can. He's got the big X-wing that's sitting in the box on his dresser, and I'm like, build that damn thing, build it. I want to see it. So it's funny. He's like, yeah, I will. I will. Yeah, I think you're right. But that's their number one selling. I mean, that Star Wars, that's why there's so many. And like they do the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars release, stuff like that. They want people to do it. Now, the 25th anniversary, their stick was, according to my roommate Parker, their stick was build it with as few pieces as possible, so that you're not, so that they could keep them cheaper. And it was okay. I mean, I got a couple of those, and they were pretty good. I did get the logo because I think the Star Wars logo. I mean, I went and saw it opening night when it first came out, right? The official first one, not the fourth one that was called the first one. So I went opening night and saw it. It was actually close to my birthday, so my folks packed all us kids into the drive, and we went to the drive-in theater and watched it. I wasn't overwhelmed, but I think it's because I was at the drive-in and not at the sit-down. Because a week later, I went and took my brother, and we walked to the local little walk-in theater. That's what they used to be called, and it was we loved it. It was a great time. So much different experience. Um, so I love all the mechanics. You know, I've always been a big robot guy anyway. So stuff like that. Oh, four of each of these. Okay, hold on. No, you know what? As much as I'm a superhero guy, I'm not the Marvel guy. But uh, it is available at Walmart up here, and I love the fact that the minifigs are hidden it. So I like the minifigs. Um, if they did that with a DC logo, I would have it the day it came out, without a doubt. So it's pretty funny. It's so funny what I'm particular about when it comes to stuff like that. Three and four. All right, so I do have I have the so I bought I have a big ass box down here. So I bought the cave, you know, with the logo that's spreads out, you know, so you have the bat logo and it has the car in it and it does open up, right? So I bought that. It's not boxed, but it has the instructions and stuff, and it's a humongous box that I don't even know if I have room to to display that anywhere. I just don't. Um, I also have if it's got Batman on it, as long as it's not. Well, it just depends. I mean, even some of the kitty Batman stuff I bought. So the bigger, the better for me. You know, I like the big stuff, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. I also like some of the mods that are available out there for like on Temu and AliExpress. Tons of different modifications and mod builds in general. Like I have a Batcave that I got couple months ago. It's just in a bag, no instructions, nothing. So I went to contact the guy that would sent the the PDF instructions, and his store's closed. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go. It's still available out there on many different sellers, so I might have to approach the seller and say, unless I can find it online, and ask him if he'll for $10 if he'll send me the PDF to build on it. So that looks pretty cool. If not, it's just a whole bunch of I can make desert scenes on it. You know, it's all the dark, the light brownish desert looking stuff. So, but it looks cool. So we'll see. Can't get heartbroken over that stuff. I'll find instructions somewhere on it if I even am able to get to it. You know, but I do love. I did get the right for the build right. Unless you're being sly on there. But I like doing following. Hell, I don't see how you can build it without. With that being said, my buddy, his son builds them all the time without instructions. He doesn't like the instructions, but he's 8, you know. So okay, let's get this on here. There we go. So, uh, the not the Bat Cave. No. So the Bat Cave one I got is not the official one, and but the other one that is like it does have the Batcave parts to it, right? In the Batman emblem logo outline. That one's official. It's just not didn't come in a box, and it was pre-built. I'm sure. So I'm worried about it, but it's like a 20-pound box, you know, of bags of Legos. So I'm like, holy crap, it's going to take me a year just to go through it. But I think I might do that. I think I might before I spend time on it, go through it and check every single piece. I think that would be well worth my building time. That would break my heart to have to stop in the middle of a Batman build because I didn't have a freaking piece. So we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? All right. So I got this going on. Boom, 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 and these go on top. Hey, you're on the Eastern time zone, right? You're on the Eastern time, so you're 2 hours behind me, or ahead of me, rather. So it's pretty late for you, right? What time is it? 8 or so. It's what, quarter after 10 where you're at, if I remember right? All right, 19. We're almost done with one arm. Oh, wow. So you're way over there. Okay. So you're 3 hours behind, or ahead. Sorry, I'm 3 hours behind. So two of these clips. So I'm going to stop when I finish the one arm. So this is the last page for the one-sided arm. And we'll put it on and see how that looks. See if I can zip through this build. Zip through the build. I cracked myself up. All right, so we got that going. Boom, got that going. I need a two plugger right there. Two of those. Okay, two. Oh, I believe it. I'm with you. I used to sell everything. Like when I built the set, I would just sell it. Like I did the firehouse for the Ghostbusters. I built it and I was like, it's too big. I don't want to display it. So I just sold it, sold the box separately and all that stuff. But I didn't get $30 for it, not for the box anyway. So good for you, man. What was the box? Oh man, right. I don't blame you. I have tons of instruction manuals, but those don't sell. Not all that well. I mean, they do sell, but not well. So what I need to do is take them to the bricks and minifigs, which take stuff in for trade and use it for trade. So that would be good. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, and this goes right on the top, and this goes down like this. Okay, boom. All right, got that. Next, we got the four and that. Smart, smart. Okay, got that, got the white, got the gray. Two of these guys, one, two, and the circle. Just had the circle. Where did I put it? Oh, right there. Okay. One of these, two, and let's see here. Not that. There they are. Boom. One of those, and a two nub right here. Okay, so here we go. Boom with the white cap. Okay, got that. And that will go right on the side here. There we are. Boom. Oh, that holds it in nice and tight, which is good. All right, I have this. Put this guy here. Oh, it looks like my chromophane is done. So as soon as I'm done with this little piece, I'll go grab it and grab my black light, and then we'll take a look at it real quick. All right. Got that going on. Got that going on. And see, this goes to the top. That. Yeah, that'll be awesome, man. I dig it. I can appreciate that a lot. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go get my the chromophane. Oops, wrong thing. Sorry. Boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna get the chromophane. So hold on. Very close. So it's chroma phane. I I think I was probably saying chromo, but it's chroma phane. But you got it. All right. So I'm gonna go turn the light off real quick. So hold on there. Hold on. Just gonna turn the light off. All right. Yep, you got it. Check that out. Let's see here. I can do a close up. Let's do a close up here. So it glows. I don't know if you're getting it. It is crazy cool. You are right. So I got this. So this one I just finished, and I'm really liking it. I have the Bela Lugosi. So the old. I love the old Universal monsters. So if I can get the glow, so it glows pretty well, you know. But that's just a 3D print using one color, different layers. So I'm not swapping colors and then going back and stuff like that. So it's like layers black, and then I got the glow in the dark green, and then on top of it I have the glow in the dark white, which so it gives a nice. It's just cool. They're fun to create, you know. So let me go grab the Dracula one real quick. Hold on, bud. So this one is by far my favorite for sure. So check this out. It's not really coming. I mean, it looks cool, but it looks even better uh, in person because the black light is really messing up the camera. But it's still pretty cool. So I got that guy, which is my favorite. Right, I'm with you. So this one is just two colors. It's just a glow in the dark white, which gives it kind of an airy greeny look to it. But that's pretty cool. So obviously a graveyard, you know. And then what's this next one I got? Oh, this one has some orange or reddish to it, and you can't really tell what it is until you get the light in it. So it's a scarecrow, with the pumpkins and stuff like that. So this one has white, red, and glow and of course the red is coming out green with this, which is kind of cool looking. I think I like the green, but it's pretty sweet. And then I got this guy. So I made these. I think I'm gonna sell them. So obviously I had to have a werewolf, right? So, but they're pretty cool. I dig them a lot. So thanks for the indulging. They're fun to make. You know, they're fun to create, and then print them and make them. They're just fun. So I also did just the simple one. You know, so that one's cool. Just the chocolate lab, which is pretty sweet. And of course, I had to do pictures of my dogs. So, so these are my dogs when I just got them in. So I used a picture from when Wichita was 1 day old at my house. So that one kind of glows. It's kind of cool. Tried to get it, yeah, right, which I love. So that's Wichita. Now a year later, we got Shasta, and so Shasta I did with some color and stuff like that. So we'll see. So that was her 1 day old at my house, although I think a month old here. So she's a lab retriever uh, boxer mix. So, and now of course we're 12 years later, 13 years later, 14 years later. So, but it's cool. I dig them. So it's just a nice little hobby I'm really getting into. So I kind of dig that. Let me turn these lights back on. All right. Thanks for the indulging. I appreciate it. Let me get this thing knocked out so we can both hit the hay, right? Unless you need to cruise, I get it. You don't have to hang. You don't have to hang out just because I am, but I appreciate it. All right, let's see what we got going on. We got this guy. All right, now we're on to the next part. But those. So a chromophane is color, and then the lithophane is just black and white. Well, you can still do color on them, but they're thin, so light shines through them, and that's how you see the picture. And I'll start doing some of those here after I finish going on my kick of the chromophane instead of the lithophane. But the lithophane looks very cool because you can't tell what it is, and then you put light behind it, and it looks like you're looking through, like a film negative when you're looking at it. And then when you put the light through it, you can do colors and stuff like that, and that's badass. So that'll be eventually coming once I get done with this, get this out of my system. Okay. All right, so I need one red cap, one of these guys. I need a 4 right here. Well, cool, man. It's always nice chatting with you, brother. Thanks, thanks, thanks. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you signing up on the YouTube page. Awesome. I appreciate that a lot. Okay. Two of these guys. Boom, boom. And then one of these. Cool, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right. So I got this here. Boom, boom. And this guy goes back here. Which one? So this goes here, and this will go up top. Nice. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, got those going on. Need a cap here. Okay, got that. And that is going to go onto this side right here. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Hey, what's up with that? Why did that not go all the way down? Oh, that's because I got it on the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Nice. Put that there. Where is my tool? Where's the tool? Oh, here it is, right here. Pop this guy out. There we go. And that goes right here. So, put this down here. Alright. Now this goes. There we go. And boom. Nice. Got it going on. So no stickers on this one? Nope, no stickers here. So we're good. But stickers coming up for sure. So got that. Two of these. 1, 2. Two of these. I need 2 of the pegs on the inside. Right there. Boom. And 2 of these finishes. 1, 2. Move that, move that. 1, 2. Got this, here, here. Nice. Okay. And 4 gray clips. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Got that going on. Okay, looks like we put the stickers on these, but I'm going to do it after it's already in place. So, looks like we do this twice. So we have these guys, oops, sorry, these guys. Go here, 1 here, 1 here. Okay. These go right here. Nice. With a lot here, here, and then these go right on top here. Just like that. Right? Yep. Okay. Now I can put the, straighten this out a little bit. There we go. Alright. Ready for some sticker action right here. Boom, boom. Okay. Now, put this on here. Goes on this guy. Right? So, they snap in place. Nice. And nice. All right, now we put the stickers on. Falls this way. All right, sticker 23 goes on this guy right here. Actually, they're not terribly different. All right, so they go upside down now. They go like this. So we get our sticker going. So the orientation is correct. And all right, got that on. Okay, now do 24, no, 26. Yep, 26. So that's this one here. And that will go this way up. So I need to do this. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Grease finger off. It goes up like this. Okay. Nice. All right, looks great. Coming down to the stretch. And we connect this like this. And that connects here. Okay, there we go. Looking good, looking good. Oh, so basically we're done on this build. We're just putting it together. And this will snap. Let's see, so it goes, so the thumb goes this way, the dots go on top, and this goes here. Woo! I was worried that was going to come apart, but it did not. All right. Sweet. Now let's put in the arm piece. Let's see here. So it goes like, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. All right, so it looks, looking at us, this arm is this arm here. Okay. Boom. And that snaps right into here. Gotta get that in there. I don't know how far that's supposed to go in, but we're going to go until it doesn't go anymore. I think we got it. Nope, not yet. Almost though. There we go. Now we got it. So in the arm, we'll go like that. Ish. Maybe not. Maybe it goes like this. No, it goes like that. So anyway, we got it. And the arm is, the hand is very loosey goosey, but it's on there. So that's kind of interesting. All right, so there we go. We have the first arm. Now just one arm to go. It's not happening tonight. We got this. Let's just pull out here. We'll do the full standard scene all the way out. Boom, there we go. All right. So we have this going with the one arm. We have one arm left. So, and this has been a 2.5 hour show for the one arm. But mostly I was talking with Lego Moose, and I appreciate him following and checking out our site. Anyway, have a good night, gang. And part two, I always say probably tomorrow, and rarely does that happen, but we'll see because I want to finish this build, and we are so close, right? Anyway, thanks for watching.